Christie on the carry. Out close to a first down, get him about 9. McKenzie and Franklin, Luke Franklin that is, on the tackle. Going to call it a gain of about 8.5. Third down and short.
Oh no, it's still right that first. That's the Oh, that's why.
As that is Harlan with the reception.
That's Harlan on the reception.
Looks like gain of, probably gain of 4 on the play.
3. First and 10.
So they convert on third down, first and 10. Fourth play drive comes from their own 33-yard line. 5:06 left to go first quarter, 16-0. Smith Center leads the Belle Plaine Dragons. As we have an official's timeout. So we're looking for a mouthpiece maybe.
An official's timeout. A lost piece of equipment.
Looks like it's been found, but I lost a piece of equipment, so now we're ready to go. 5:06 left to go, first quarter. First and 10 for the Dragons at their own 33-yard line. They go with that diamond set in the backfield. They hand it off to Christie. Christie comes off the left side. He breaks one tackle from Franklin, and the other one brings him down. Broke the tackle of Eli, but Luke was able to bring him down. It's going to bring up second down. And while there's a flag on the play, false start. See if the Redmen even decide to go or to accept it here. The Redmen are going to decline, it looks like. The coaches are saying to decline it anyway, so we'll see. False start on the Dragons decline, so to bring up second down and let's call it second down and 12 after the loss of 2 by Christie. 3 carries, 7 yards for Levi Christie. Second down and about 12. Ball back at their own 31-yard line. 4:59 left to go first quarter. 16-0. Smith Center leads. Wasser breaks the huddle. Trips to the right. One man to the left. Christie stands behind Wasser in the pistol set. Wasser drops it back to pass. Under pressure again. Gets the pass off. And Harlan catches it, but he's way in the backfield. Should have just let that one go. And there's a late flag in the backfield. This could be roughing the passer. Flag is back where the quarterback was, so we'll see what this flag is all about. It is going to be personal foul on the Redmen. So,
Roughing the passer, personal foul.
the Redmen would have had, or the Belle Plaine Dragons would have had third down and about 20. Instead, should be, is that automatic first down? The ref's counting it off here. 15 yards.
15-yard penalty.
So, automatic first down.
15 yards and an automatic first down.
So, first and 10 for the Dragons. Ball at their own 37-yard line. 4:39 left to go first quarter and a whistle. False start on the Dragons.
On the play before the snap, false start.
Their first penalty of the ball game, going to push them back 5 yards. So it's now first and 15. Ball back at their own 33-yard line. Ball at their own 33-yard line for the Dragons. First and 15 with 4:38 left to go first quarter. Smith Center leading 16-0. As Wasser breaks the huddle. Sends one to the left. They're going to run, looks like partially broken bone there. As Wasser under pressure rolls to his right, gets the pass off, incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
So that's going to bring up second down.
Second down, 15.
4:33 left to go, first quarter. 16-0, Smith Center leads. First and 15, a ball at their own 32.5-yard line. Wasser breaks the huddle, sends trips to the left, has Harlan to the right. Christie stands in the backfield behind Wasser, who's in the pistol set. There's a snap. Wasser looks right, goes right. Harlan has the catch, and Orr going to bring him down after a short gain up to about the 39-yard line or so. So gain of, let's call it 6 on the play.
Third down and 9.
Third and 9 here. Ball at the 39-yard line. 4:25 left to go, first quarter. Smith Center leads 16-0. Wasser sends trips to the left. Harlan to the right. Again, Christie stands behind him. Fakes the handoff. Passes it. Harlan has it. First down. And then going to be brought down across the 50 to the 49. And a late fumble, but I believe they're going to say he was down before that ball came out.
Ball came out. Smith Center ball.
That was a gain of 12 and then a fumble, and recovered by the Redmen. So a fumble ends what has been a pretty good drive for the Dragons. First and 10 for the Redmen, 4:19 left to go. 4:19, well now they're talking things over, but Belle Plaine, I can hear their fans all the way over here. They're screaming that he was down. It looked like he was down from up here, but again, that's a long ways from the field, so we have to go with what the refs say. There's about a gain of 12 or so on the play. Refs talking things over here. So now they are going to say it is back to Belle Plaine, so let's keep this drive rolling. So a 12-yard completion, another first down for the Dragons.
12 yards on the completion from Wasser to Harlan.
So first and 10 for the Dragons there in Redmond territory. First time tonight. Ball at the Redmond 49-yard line. 4:19 left to go, first quarter. Flexbone set. They hand it off. No. Wasser keeps it. Flips it last second. And he's going to be buried in the backfield. Nothing going there. Parker Hutchinson with the big hit as Hedrick was the ball carrier. Hutchinson blows him up in the backfield for a loss of, let's see. It looks like 8. No. Looks like a loss of about 11. What a big hit by Hutchinson. Again, a loss of 11 to bring up second down and forever. They need the 39-yard line. They're at their own 40. 21 yard second down and 21 as Hedrick again the running back getting hit in the backfield that time. Wasser again back to pass, gets the pass off, and it's going to be picked off. It is an interception. That is Parker Hutchinson up the left sideline. Hutchinson has blockers. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. It is a Redmond touchdown. Parker Hutchinson. Let's call it a 50-yard interception. A pick 6 for Parker Hutchinson, and the Redmond go up 22-0.
Extends the lead to 22-0.
So a 50-yard, a pick 6 for Parker Hutchinson. And the Redmen are getting set to go for 2 here. Nope, first one. First. So the Redmen getting set here to go for 2. They get the pass off to Doan, and Doan catches a 2-point conversion. 24-0. Smith Center leads here in the first quarter. You're listening to Redmond football on KQMA.
You're listening to and watching Redmond football tonight. This is a cross-district game between the Belle Plaine Dragons and Smith Center. Tonight's contest being brought to you by our sponsors, Neil and Karen Herndon, Curtis and Terry Overmiller and family, Matt, Alicia, and Paxton Brown, Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction, Carol and Wilma Berry, Benoit Angus, Mike and Becky Isom, John Kattenberg, Matt Brown Seeds, powered by Golden Harvest, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, John Overmiller.
Parker Hutchinson takes it to the house. 24-0. Smith Center leads Belle Plaine. 3:24 left to go here in this first quarter. It's Franklin getting set to kick off. Heffley and Christie back deep to receive. Franklin booms this one. Sends Heffley back to the 5. He's up to the 10, to 15. He's looking for a block at the 20. And fumble on the play, but it looks like Belle Plaine picks it up. And Belle Plaine, Johnny on the spot there as Heffley fumbled it, but Christie was able to pick up the fumble and return it about another 10 yards or so. 3:12 left to go. First and 10. Ball at the 27-yard line. Let's see what the Dragons can do with this drive. Again, they had a nice drive going that last drive, but a backwards play and then a fumble, or then an interception ended that drive. As Doan comes on late, but Wasser back to pass under pressure, and he's going to be brought down to the backfield. As Eli Franklin in there for the Redmen. Ball goes all the way back to, let's see, the 18-yard line. Ball back at the 18. Second down and very long now for the Dragons. Second down and 18. Loss of 8 on the play. Second down and 18. Wasser gets the pass off to Christie. Christie gets a block on the outside. Tegan McKenzie spins off of it. Could not come away with the tackle, though. Or is that was Mason Enix, excuse me. And now the Redmen finally pushing back after a big gain. As Christie, nice gain all the way up to the 30. Looks like a 41-yard line. 23-yard gain there for Levi Christie. So first and 10 for the Dragons as Mason Enix did a nice job getting off his block, but Christie was able to get past him and then up the Redmond sideline for a big gain. First and 10, ball at their own 41-yard line. Wasser in the backfield by himself. The Redmen get a running start on the defensive line as Wasser going to come around the right side, and he breaks 2 tackles up the Dragons sideline before he's finally brought down as the Redmen, they lined up 5 yards back from the line of scrimmage, got a running start, and Wasser just ran around everybody for a nice gain of about 5 on the play. It's going to bring up second down and 5. Ball up to the 41. Second and down and 5. Ball at the 46-yard line. Wasser sends trips left. Harlan to the right. Christie stands behind him in the pistol. They hand it off to Christie. Christie pulled up in the backfield. Jason Davian with the big hit for loss. That's going to bring up third down for the Dragons. Loss of 2 on the play.
Third down and 7.
Ball back to the 43-yard line. Minute 29 and counting left to go first quarter. Smith Center up 24-0 over the Belle Plaine Dragons. It's third down and 8. Dragons have the ball at their own 43-yard line. Looks like Wasser directs traffic in the flex bone. One man to the left, one to the right. Now sends a man back in motion right to left. Wasser back to pass. Looks right, goes right to Harlan. Harlan's got the first down, and he's going to be hit out of bounds by Orr.
Tackled by Davian Orr. There is a flag on the
Oh, there is a flag back at the line of scrimmage, though. Well, a little bit in the backfield, though, so we'll see what the flag is all about. It is on the Dragons, so take away a first down reception as it was holding on the Dragons. They had picked up a first down as Harlan was able to get enough for the first, but they bring it back with that hold. Orr comes to the sideline. So Braxton Carr comes in for him at the moment anyway. Ball all the way back to the 33-yard line of the Dragons. Third down and 18. Minute 5 and counting left to go first quarter. 24-0. Smith Center leads Belle Plaine. Flexbone set for the Dragons as Wasser in the pistol. Now drops back. Passes deep. It's up for grabs, and it's going to be caught as on the far sideline. That's Harlan again. He's all the way up to the 40-yard line. What a big play there by Carver Harlan. $28-yard gain.
On the tackle.
That's a 1st and 10 for the Dragons. 38 seconds left, all the way up to the Redmond 40, the deepest they've been in Redmond territory so far tonight. Wasser breaks the huddle. Sends a man in motion right to left. Drops back, flips it to Christie. Christie looking for an opening, finds one off the left side. Gets spun around, he'll gain about a yard, maybe 2 at the most. Bring up second down. And we'll call it 9 after the gain of 1 by Christie.
Looks like this is going to do it.
That's going to do it for the first quarter.
Smith Center 24.
The Redmond lead 24-0. You're listening to Redmond football on KQMA.
All right, once again, you're watching Redmond football as the end of the first quarter. Smith Center leads 24-0. Remember, tomorrow, as the wagons head west to follow the Lady Red, Smith Center Lady Red volleyball team will be in Dodge City at the United Wireless Arena. They are this year's #1 seed in their side of the bracket. Smith Center being the 1 seed, they will face tomorrow the 4 seed Hillsboro, the 5 seed Shawnee Maranatha Christian Academy, and the 8 seed Sedan. Smith Center will play at 4:30 in their first contest against Sedan. Then at 6:30 they're scheduled to play Shawnee Maranatha Christian Academy. And the final pool play game of tomorrow will be Smith Center at 8:30 versus Hillsboro.
And from their own 39. Wasser goes with a hard count. And let's see. One ref says encroachment. So, encroachment on the Redmond. Easy 5 yards for the Dragons. So instead of 2nd down and 9, it's now 2nd down and 4. Update for you. Victoria up on Logan Palco 30-0 at the end of their first quarter. Ball's up to the 34-yard line for the Dragons at the Redmond 34-yard line. Wasser in the pistol. Christie stands behind him. Hands it off to Christie. Christie right up the middle. Doan hits him, and then Christie, nice job keeping his feet moving. He's going to gain a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short, though. After the gain of about 2, Christie slow to get up here. Looks like gain of 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Dragons. They're down in 2. Ball at the, let's call it 32-yard line. 11:35 left to go here. First half, 24-0. Smith Center leads Belle Plaine. Looks like Maine to the left. Harlan to the right. Flexbone set. One man in the backfield. Wasser flips it out and incomplete, as it was Heffley, the intended receiver.
Heffley, incomplete.
It's going to bring up fourth down.
2.
Another update for you. Lincoln, kind of a surprise here. Lincoln up on Rollins County, 20-14 at the half. Fourth down and a long 2 short 3 for the Belle Plaine Dragons. 11-17 left to go, second quarter. Wasser lines up in the pistol. Has a man standing behind him. Trips to the left. Wasser under pressure. Tucks it, looking for an opening. He's going to be brought down to the backfield. Eli Franklin going to come away with the pressure sack, and it's a turnover on downs.
And first and 10, Smith Center.
Ball goes back to the 30, looks like 37-yard line. Loss of 5 for Wasser on that one. Turnover on downs, and it's Redmond football. First and 10 at their own 37-yard line with 11:11 left to go. First half, Smith Center up 24-0. Update for you: Valley Heights up on Remington 8-0. Broken bone with Franklin, the wing back on the left side. Hutchinson awaits the snap from Schlatter. There it is. They hand it off. A reverse with Franklin. Luke up the right sideline. He stiff arms one dirt dragon. He runs over another, and he's finally brought down inside the 35-yard line.
Looks like a gain of about 27 on the replay. That's just
All the way down to the 30, looks like 34-yard line.
37 yards.
Gain of 29 on the carry for Franklin. First and 10. Second carry for Franklin for 38 yards. As Hutchinson keeps that one.
Keeper. Gain of 8.
Gain of 8 by Parker that time. Second down and 2. Ball all the way up to the 27-yard line. 10:20 left to go. First half. Smith Center's up 24-0. Looks like Wishbone set behind Hutchinson with McKenzie split out to the right. Brady Dabian the tight end on the left side. Second down and 2. Ball at the 27. Hutchinson gets the snap. They hand it off to Dabian. Jason straight up the middle. Stumbles. Tries to break one tackle. Stays on his feet as he drags another dragon down to about the 10-yard line.
Gain of 17.
Gain of 17 for Jason. First and 10 from. First and goal from the 10. Redmond back inside the red zone. 9:56 left to go. First half. 24-0. Smith Center leads. First and goal from the 10. They hand it off to Franklin. Luke looking for an opening. Cuts to the outside. Lowers his shoulder, and he's going to be upended just shy of the end zone.
Gain of 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Second down and goal.
46 yards on 3 carries for Franklin. Another update for you. Valley Heights now up on Remington 16-0. Second quarter of that one. Second and goal from the 2. 9:25 and counting left to go. First half here. Smith Center leads 24-0. Doan split out to the right. Wishbone set behind Hutchinson. Braxton Carr along with Jason Dabian and Luke Franklin. They hand it off to Dabian. Dabian goes straight up the middle. He's got the hat trick. His third rushing touchdown of the first half. This time from 2 yards out.
Jason with the hat trick.
Jason with 3 rushing touchdowns, and
Smith Center third.
the Redmond now lead 30-0. As the Redmond going to line up here for the 2-point conversion. As they hand it off to Franklin, and Luke walks into the end zone for 2.
Luke's third 2-point conversion.
32-0. Smith Center leads. You're listening to Redmond football on KQMA.
All right, welcome back to the game again. Once again, tonight's contest being brought to you by our sponsors, Sean Phelps, Marvin Shipley, Gene and Carla Jones, Joyce Jones, Audra and Dale Seaman, Mike and LaDonna Weltmer, Laverne and Judy Renschler, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Larry and Judy Burgess. The Holtis boys, Eldine, Mike, Mitch, and Lyle. Rick Meyer, Jones Machinery, Donna Dunce, Gerald and Jana Bouclair, Joe and Betty Beffert, Ron and Teresa Rentschler, Adam and Marissa Rentschler, Larry and Barbara Wilson, Pam and Dennis Hutchison, Larry and Annie Lambert, Brandon and Charlene Raby, Dwayne and Artis Kattenberg, Ruth Curtis.
Center leads over the Belle Plaine Dragons. First half here, 9:09 left to go. A couple updates for you on AM 1490 KKN. Thunder Ridge taking on Central Plains tonight. The Oilers up after the first quarter, 24-8 on the Longhorns. Franklin getting set to kick off yet again. Gets this one. Christie watches it. He's going to pick it up inside to the 10. He's up to the 15, looking for an opening. Gets at least across the 20.
Christie on the return. 22-2. Across the 20.
9:02 left to go. First half, Smith Center leads 32-0. Ball right at the 20-yard line. First and 10 for the Belle Plaine Dragons, as it looks like McCoy in at defensive tackle, along with Schlatter and Davian. Franklin Twins and Doan, the linebackers. Braxton Carr, Benji Carr, Tegan McKenzie, along with Parker Hutchinson and also Davian Orr, the secondary. As a Wasser back to pass, passes it off, and it's going to be incomplete. Oh, they're going to say he caught that? Well, all right then. Gain of 19, or no. Gain of 9 on the play. Need some instant replay for that one. So that is the 5th reception of the ball game for Carver Harlan. He's up to 55 yards on those 5 catches.
It's got to be some sort of man.
Wasser hands it off to Christie. Good to see Christie come back in as he spins out. And Christie's off. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Can anybody hand him out? Tegan McKenzie's trying, but Levi Christie, he's going to score from 71 yards out, and Belle Plaine's on the board with 8:22 left to go first half.
71 yards on the play.
What a run by Levi Christie. Went straight up the middle, spun out of a tackle, and then it was off to the races, and Tegan didn't quite have the step this time to run him down. Any other time, Tegan probably would have had him, but Tegan didn't have the angle to catch him this time, as Levi Christie goes 71 yards and a house call. .79 yards on 7 carries now for Christie. They're going to line up for an extra point. Snap is down, and it's blocked by the Redmen. As Eli Franklin with a block. That's his second block of the year.
So the Cardinals is unsuccessful. Score remains Smith Center 32.
32-6, Smith Center leads. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA.
All right. Once again, you're watching Smith Center take on Belle Plaine, as Belle Plaine gets on the board here with a long touchdown run. Again, this evening's broadcast is being brought to you by these sponsors: Susie and Dave Hudson, Mitch and Tammy Holtis, Skip and Marie Overmiller, Marv and Connie Gillen, Duke and Kathy Raby, Roger and Janice Allen, Ron and Pat Griffith, David and Denise Kattenberg, Bob and Wanda Dietz, Mike and Diana Rice, Colligan Water Conditioning, Ray and Karina Hairsnape.
Yard house call. Levi Christie up the middle, broke a tackle, and then it was off to the races. And, well, this time he was lucky. Tegan McKenzie didn't have the angle. Tegan couldn't run him down. Levi Christie showed the speed, and he outran the Redmond defense for a 71-yard score. He's now got 7 carries, 79 yards, and the lone touchdown for the Dragons. As they pooch this one, it is that Kyler Elliott. He's going to return it up to the 50-yard line. 8:18 left to go. First half. Redmond will start right at the 50. First and 10 for the Redmond as Braxton Carr remains in it, running back. Looks like a Davian Orr in now as well for the Redmond. So Orr and Jason Davian split out to the left. Braxton Carr and Tegan McKenzie to the right. Luke Franklin remains the lone back in the backfield behind Hutchinson in the pistol set. Hutchinson gets the snap. Quick pass to Davian. Jason up the Redmond sideline. He's at the 45, lowers his shoulder, runs over a defender. He's got the first down, gain of 11.
Pass complete to Jason Davian. Gain of about 11 on the play. First down, Smith Center.
So first and 10 for the Redmond, ball up to the Dragon 39-yard line. The Redmond continue to go, spreading it out. Twins left, twins right for Hutchinson. Hutchinson gets the snap, looks, passes it right to Franklin. Luke up the sideline. Gets a big block from Tegan McKenzie as Franklin's up the sideline. He's got one man to beat, and he's just going to come up short. A big block on the outside by Tegan McKenzie, springing Luke Franklin for the big gain.
On the play.
As ball all the way down to the 1-yard line, so a gain of 38. That's Luke's first reception of the year, by the way. Spread it out again, do the Redmond. Twins left, twins right. Hutchinson hands it off to Franklin. Luke going to get rewarded. He didn't get in on the reception, but he's going to get in on a 1-yard run.
Luke Franklin from the 1-yard line. Smith Center 38.
So with that, Smith Center now leads 38-6.
That play prior to the touchdown was Luke Franklin's first reception of the year.
1-yard run. Luke Franklin at 4-6. And the Redmond going to line up to go for 2. They still have it spread out. Hutchinson gets the snap, low snap, passes it to Davian. He catches it for 2.
2-point conversion complete.
7:44 left to go, first half. The Redmond now lead 40-6. You're listening to Redmond football on KQMA.
All right, you're watching Redmond football as they tack on another touchdown, and they lead the Belle Plaine Dragons 40-6. 7 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the second quarter. If you've looked at the bracket, the winner of tonight's game between Smith Center and Belle Plaine takes on the winner of tomorrow night's game between Marion and Wabunzi. So that will be what the Smith Center or Belle Plaine winner is looking forward to here tonight. Once again, remember that the Lady Red are in state volleyball tomorrow in Dodge City as they'll play in pool play as the number 1 seed. They will take on the number 8 seed Sedan at 4:30. Then the 5 seed Shawnee Maranatha Christian Academy at 6:30 and Hillsboro, the 4 seed, at 8:30.
Christie back there, also back there is Heffley.
Heffley, big part. Christie Heffley, you need to receive.
So the Redmond kicking right to left on your radio dial. 7:44 left to go, first half. The Redmond up 40-6. Franklin booming this one, sends Christie. And Christie watches it roll. And it goes out of bounds at the half-yard line. There was 2 pieces of grass between the ball and the end zone, and Luke gets the unlucky bounce, and it goes out of bounds. So, legal procedure on the Redmond. I'm sure the Dragons will just take it 1st and 10 at the 35. That'll be their first, their best starting field position of the ball game. 7:44. That ball had about 2 pieces of grass between it and going into the end zone. Instead, Luke gets the unlucky bounce, goes out of bounds. 1st and 10, Belle Plaine. Their best starting field position of the night, 35-yard line. Wasser lines up. Looking under pressure. Wasser has to avoid the pressure. He rolls out to his left, breaks 1 tackle, and he's going to at least get back to the line of scrimmage. 24-0. Valley Heights leads Remington. 1:10 left to go in the first half of that one. We'll call a gain of 1 on the play for Wasser that time. So 2nd down and a long 9, short 10 here for the Dragons. 7:36 left to go, first half. 40-6, Smith Center leads. Heffley goes in motion. Wasser looking into the flats to Christie. Christie looking for an opening. He's got a loss on the drive right now. Breaks a couple tackles just to try to get back to the line of scrimmage before Luke Franklin and the boys grab a hold of him. Luke had him first. Parker Hutchinson comes off the pile. We see also looking like Ian Doan coming off the pile. A whole host of Redmond there, but Luke grabbed him first. So all that work and no gain on the play.
Very short loss on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Wasser back to pass yet again. Under pressure by Eli Franklin. Eli grabs a hold and throws him down for the loss.
Sack on the play. Eli Franklin on the sack.
Big loss here. That pushes them all the way back. Loss of about 9.
It'll be 4th down and long.
This will be a return here.
So the Dragons face 4th down and 19, 6:10 and counting left to go. Christie back to punt for the Dragons. Christie gets this punt off. Much better punt this time as Franklin runs up on it at the 47. Fakes the handoff. Franklin keeps it. Has one man to beat Harlan, and Harlan was not fooled that time. Brings him down across the 50 up to about the 47-yard line. 5:55. First half. Redmond lead 40-6. 1st and 10 for the Redmond ball at the, looks like 42-yard line of the Dragons. Second time the Redmond have started in Dragons territory in this ball game. Hutchinson spreads them out yet again. McKenzie and Braxton Carr to the right. Jason Davian and Davian Orr to the left. Luke Franklin stands behind Hutchinson in that pistol set. Hutchinson awaits the snap from Schlatter, gets it, drops back to pass. He's got Jason Davian, takes his time. Now he's going to roll out and he's going to run it. Hutchinson looking, spin move at the 35, and he's going to get up close to the 30.
Hutchinson on the carry.
He had some guys open, but Hutchinson runs it instead up to the 20. I'll call it the 30-yard line, so gain of 12 on the play. 1st and 10 from the 30. 5.5 minutes left to go first half. Smith Center leads 40-6. Twins left, twins right yet again for the Redmen. Franklin remains alone back in the backfield behind Hutchinson. Hutchinson, whistle on the play. False start on the Redmen.
Call against Smith Center. Maybe a 5-yard penalty.
5:21 left to go. First half. Smith Center's leading 40-6 over the Belle Plaine Dragons. It's now 1st and 15. Ball back at the, let's see, the 34-yard line. So first and 10, or first and 15 for the Redmen. Twins left, Twins right. They run a reverse with Carr. Braxton has it around the left side, gets to the outside, and again to be brought down at about the 30 or 25-yard line, maybe 24. Looks like we'll call it gain of. Looks like gain of 12 on the play, or gain of 11 on the play for Carr. Hutchinson looking, goes over the middle, has his man, it's Dabian, and Dabian's gonna walk in. He's got a touchdown from 23 yards out, and the Redmen now lead 46-6. Nice throw there by Hutchinson. Hutchinson 4 for 4 on the night through the air. Franklin in for 2, and the Redmen now lead 48 to 6. 46 to 6, 4:21 left to go. There's the 2. It's 48 to 6. Smith Center leads. You're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
All right, welcome back to tonight's contest as Smith Center gets on the board again. This time it is a touchdown pass from quarterback Parker Hutchinson to receiver Jason Dabian. Once again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by our sponsors, Neil and Karen Herndon, Curtis and Terry Overmiller and family, Matt, Alicia, and Paxton Brown, Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction, Carol and Wilma Barry, Benoit Angus, Mike and Becky Isom, John Kattenberg, Matt Brown Seeds, powered by Golden Harvest.
Stadium as a Parker Hutchinson finds Jason Dabian, 23 yards out for a touchdown.
Athlete Christie to receive.
3 plays, 42 yards, a minute 34 off the clock, and the Redmen on the board. Parker Hutchinson 4 for 4 through the air so far tonight with the touchdown pass to Jason Dabian as Franklin booms this one as Heffley runs up on it. He catches it about the 15. He's got a head of steam, and he's going to be brought down over on the far sideline. Wickenstaff and Dabian on the tackle. 4:16 left to go, first half. Belle Plaine has it. 1st and 10, a ball at their own 27-yard line. .83 yards and 4 for 4 passing for Parker Hutchinson so far with that touchdown pass to Dabian. 1st and 10 for the Dragons. Wasser looks right, goes right, passes it. That's Heffley. Heffley on the reception, brought down after a nice little gain. In about a yard, maybe 2. I said little, I meant it. I meant, again, yard or 2. Let's call it 1. Heffley on the reception. His first. 2nd down and 9 for the Dragons. Wasser has 81 yards passing so far, unofficially, of course, here in the first half. Man goes in motion. Wasser runs the option, keeps it, breaks one tackle, and then Braxton Carr brings him down with the help of Eli Franklin. He's got the first down. Needed 9, picked up 10. So 1st and 10 for the Dragons. Ball up to the 38-yard line. 3:20 left to go, first half. 48 to 6. Smith Center leads by 42. Wasser actually Christie in the backfield now. Get the direct snap. Christie runs it around the left side. Outruns two. Breaks one tackle. Still on his feet before Eli Franklin able to get a hold of him and bring him down.
Christie.
Nice run there by Levi Christie. Going to bring up second down. Looks like Christie's slow to get up. That was Heffley. I think Heffley got rolled up on there on the far side. Looks like gain of about, call a gain of 4 on the play for Christie. Levi Christie trying to be the first 100-yard rusher on the Redmond defense this year. He's got 8 carries for 83 yards unofficially here in the first half so far. 2.5 minutes left to go first half. So center leads and a whistle. False start on the Dragons.
False start.
Pushes them back. Be second down and about 11. 2:26 left to go first half. Smith Center leads 48-6 over the Belle Plaine Dragons. Wasser in the flex bone. Sends his man in motion. Wasser back to pass, looks left, goes left, has his man. And Enix pushes him out of bounds. That was Maine.
That was Wasser to Maine.
Maine picks up. Looks like gain of about, let's call it 5 or 6 on the play. Maine's first catch of the ball game. Christie in the Wildcat. He's going to run it himself. Goes off the left side. He's got the first down and more. Christie accelerates and finally falls down across the midfield up to about the 42, 41 yard line, somewhere around there. We got a whistle.
Gain of about 22 on the play. There's time on the field. Unofficially, Christie had over 100 yards rushing. The first 100 yards.
104 rushing yards for Levi Christie. Again, that would be the first 100-yard rusher. Of course, all stats unofficial, but this would be the first player that's even really been close to 100 yards rushing on the Redmond all season long. Minute 53 left to go first half, 48-6. The Smith Center Redmond lead the Belle Plaine Dragons. And about a 21-yard gain for Christie. 9 carries, 104 yards unofficially. Redmond, 4 100-yard passers given up this year. They had not given up a 100-yard rusher, but unofficially, Levi Christie's done it in the first half. Of course, 71-yard run helps that. Minute 53 left to go. 48-6. Smith Center is leading Belle Plaine. There was a timeout. When we come back, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Well, we got some time here. Let's look at a couple scores being reported in. Olpe already defeated Northeast Arma 62-0. Valley Heights is up on Remington 30-6. 26 seconds left to go in the second quarter of that one. Rollins County fought back. They're now up on Lincoln 22-20. And again, that last score we had from Thunder Ridge, Central Plains was up 24-8 at the end of the first quarter. Now we're ready to go. Wasser in the pistol, sends Heffley in motion. Now sends him back, handed off to Heffley. Heffley going to be brought down. He's thrown down to the backfield. Jason Dabian in on the tackle for loss. As they continue to walk this one off. Loss of, about 6 on the play. So looks like Heffley's first carry goes for negative yards, and it's going to bring up second down and very long. Minute 20 and counting left to go first half. 48-6, Smith Center leads. Wasser back to pass. gets the pass off, and it's completed. Heffley has the catch. Braxton Carr hits him, and he's going to be brought down shy of the 35, about the 36-yard line.
Braxton Carr on the tackle. Maybe a hand about 11 on the play.
Heffley's second catch. Unofficially 99 yards passing now for Wasser. Third down and 4. Wasser back to pass. Gets the pass off. Incomplete.
Pass incomplete. That was intended for Holster. Mark Hutchinson on the coverage.
So incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Dragons. 4th down and about 5. Ball at the 36-yard line. They need about the 32, so 4th down and about 4, actually. Long 4, short 5 here for the Dragons. 37 seconds left to go. First half. Smith Center's up 48-6. The Dragons will get the ball back to start the second half. Trips to the left. Christie in the Wildcat. Gets it, passes it, has his man, and Wasser going to fall down to the backfield. Fumble on the play. The Redmen pick it up. As Parker Hutchinson picked it up. Are they going to say that was a fumble recovery? Looks like. So,
looks like they're
calling that a fumble, and Parker Hutchinson now has an interception and a fumble recovery. 28 seconds left to go. 1st and 10 for the Redmen at the 49-yard line. Ball at the 49-yard line. The Redmen spread it out. Twins left, twins right. Braxton Carr and Tegan McKenzie to the right. Davian Orr and Jason Davian to the left. Hutchinson in the pistol set. There's the snap. Parker back to pass. Has all day. He's looking. He's going to go deep to the sideline to Davian. And Davian, he breaks it down, but he's going to get called for a pass interference as he had to push a couple Dragons out of the way. So it was a gain of close to 30, but I'm pretty sure this one's coming back. So let's see what they do call it on the Redmen.
It's going to be pass interference on the offense. The 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage.
So it was about a 30-yard pitch and catch from Hutchinson to Davian, but instead, push him back 10 yards. Some updates here for you. Riverton defeats West Franklin 58-0 in that one. Nemaha Central crushes Pleasant Ridge 48-0 in that one. 21 seconds left to go. Has a 15-yard penalty. So 1st and 25, ball all the way back at the 34-yard line. Clock runs. Hutchinson back to pass. Hutchinson looking, goes over the middle, has some air on it. It's Franklin. Franklin's got it. Luke's on the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 15, 10, 5. It's a Redmen touchdown. That is a 67-yard pitch and catch. Parker Hutchinson threw it straight down the middle to Luke Franklin, and Franklin did the rest. 67 yards and a house call, and the Redmen now lead 54-6.
54-6 now the score. Luke Franklin with his first 100-yard receiving and 2 catches, 105 yards.
The Redmen on the board, 5 seconds left to go here in this first half. As Hutchinson going to walk in for the 2-point conversion.
Smith Center 56, Belle Plaine Dragons
56-6. The Redmen lead by 50. 5 seconds left to go first half. You're listening to Redmen football on KQMA.
All right, we're back here as once again Smith Center scores through the air as Parker Hutchinson hits Luke Franklin for the long touchdown pass. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by our sponsors again, Gene and Carla Jones, Joyce Jones, Audra and Dale Seaman, Mike and LaDonna Weltmer, Laverne and Judy Rentschler, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Larry and Judy Burgess, the Holtus Boys, Eldine, Mike, Mitch, and Lyle, Rick Meyer, Jones Machinery, Donna Dunce, Gerald and Jana Bouclair, Joe and Betty Beffert, Ron and Teresa Rentschler, Adam and Marissa Rentschler, Larry and Barbara Wilson.
56-6. Smith Center leads 137 yards passing on, 5 of 5 passing for Parker Hutchinson, 2 touchdowns. I had it written down earlier in the season, but I believe that's the first 100-yard passing game since Nathan Yeager a few years ago for the Redmen. I have to go back and look at that to be official, but it's been a while since the Redmen have had a 100-yard passer, and, Hutchinson's done it here in the first half on 5 of 5 passing. Franklin getting set to kick off. Heffley and Christie back deep for the Dragons. Squib kick for the Redmen, and the Dragons going to jump on it at about the 38-yard line. 4 seconds left. Four seconds left, and the Dragons will have it. Best starting field position for the Dragons. Update, halftime score, Central Plains 44, Thunder Ridge 8 at the half. So 1st and 10 for the Dragons here. 4 seconds left to go in our first half, and Smith Center leads 56-6. So here comes the Wasser back to pass. He's in the pistol set. Drops it back under pressure by Davian. Gets the pass off. That is going to be incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. So at the end of the first half, Smith Center leads 56-6. You're listening to Redmond Football on KQMA. Jaeger had one against Sacred Heart because Griffin had 3 touchdowns in the first half to break the record. That's what I'm looking up right now. I had it written down a couple weeks ago. If my computer will work. Welcome back to Hubbard Stadium. Jesse Ray with you as the Smith Center Redmond leads 56-6 over the Belle Plaine Dragons. The Redmond got started with a 17-yard run by Jason Davian. He's also got a 2-yard touchdown run
a 50-yard pick six for Parker Hutchinson, another 2-yard run for Jason Davian. Then the Belle Plaine Dragons on the board, a 70-yard run by Levi Christie, 1-yard run by Luke Franklin, and then back-to-back passing touchdowns for Parker Hutchinson. And we found Jason Davian for 23 yards and 54 yards for Luke Franklin. As we take a look here for the Belle Plaine Dragons, 11 of 18 passing for 99 yards and 17 carries for 81 yards as a team. And again, Levi Christie, 9 of those carries for 104 yards. For the Redmen, Parker Hutchinson, 5 of 5 passing, all there in the second quarter, 137 yards and 2 touchdowns. Luke Franklin, 4 carries, 47 yards. Jason Davian has, looks like 8 carries for 74 yards. 3 carries, 30 yards for Parker Hutchinson. 2 carries, 21 yards for Grant Wilson. 2 receptions, I should say, for Luke Franklin for 92 yards. Looks like 34 yards on 2 catches for Jason Davian and 1 catch for Braxton Carr for 11 yards. As that's a rundown of the first half stats. We'll take a timeout. Be back in 2 minutes. To Hubbard Stadium, Yost and Redmond football on KCMA. Okay. I'm on computer. Was the high last year for passing yards. yards. Thank you. According to Sasser stats on Max Press, anyway. Yeah, because Carrick didn't have any 100-yarder passing games last year. Yep. Thank you. And welcome back. Jesse Ray with you from Hubbard Stadium as the Smith Center Redmen lead the Belle Plaine Dragons 56-6. As we scroll Max Preps here, it looks like the last time the Redmen had a 100-yard passing game, it came back on September 17th of 2021. Nathan Yeager 4 for 4 that night, as he had 2 passes to Jason Davian for 65 yards, 2 passes for 63 yards to Bentley Montgomery. And that was the last time the Redmen had a 100-yard passer, again, all the way back to September 17th of 2021. So, again, Parker Hutchinson unofficially has that in the first half, 5 of 5 for 134 yards. As we take a look here at some of the games going on that we have scores for you. Tonight it is Wichita Wichita County over Kiowa County, 54 to nothing. South Sumner over Harrington, 58 to 6. Sylvan Lucas defeats St. Francis, 56 to 20. Axel over Wakefield, 58 to nothing. Victoria tops Logan Paso, 54 to nothing. Osborne defeats Blue Valley Randolph, 56 to nothing. Also in there is Hanover over Lakeside, 54 to 8. Again at halftime, it was Thunder Ridge, or Central Plains up on Thunder Ridge, 44 to 8 at halftime. Again, halftime here. The center leads Belle Plaine 56 to 6. Again, a big half. So, well, really for both teams offensively, the Redmen over 100 yards passing for the first time since 2021. Belle Plaine 99 yards passing unofficially, and again they have a 100-yard rusher, which unofficially would be the first 100-yard rusher against the Redmen this season. As we'll take another 2-minute timeout, we'll be back with more halftime after this. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA. Huh? What? Oh, no, it's fine. I've already went through that. I did this before I took the second break. There's just not a whole lot to talk about tonight. I agree. That cold air is not good for the voice. I think I'll leave that one open now. That way we can still kind of hear a little bit. Yeah, I had that passing stat written down. Oh, it was after the Oakley game because he had like 72 yards passing against Oakley. Okay. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about, but all right. Yeah. We better have running clock all second half. I'm pretty sure that's what Travis and Greg Phelps were telling me before the game. Belle Plaine was asking for it. And we're up by more than 40, so. And welcome back on this Thursday night. Jesse Ray with you from Hubbard Stadium as the Smith Center Redmen lead the Belle Plaine Dragons by 50, 56 to 6. As we continue to look around at some of the other scores being reported in at 5:15 mark in the third quarter. Clifton Clyde leads Hill City 62 to 58 in that one. See if we can find a few other scores for you here tonight. Looks like Wallace County shut out Otis Bison 58 to nothing. Let's see. Frankfurt up on final at the half over St. John's Tipton 60 to nothing. Let's see. That Hill City game, it's a crazy game. Aiden Amrine has 411 yards of offense for Hill City and 7 touchdowns. Trent Long for Clifton Clyde, 7 touchdowns, 383 yards of offense. So what an offensive showcase that is in that ball game. Clifton Clyde, again at the half, 54-50. Well, now it's Hill City just scored 64 to 62. So a shootout there in Clifton Clyde tonight with the ringnecks of Hill City. As we continue to try to find some more scores for you being reported in here this evening. Wichita County up on Kiowa County. Final there, 54-0. Hoxie shuts out Bennington, 52-0. And again, Wallace County shutting out Otis Bison, 58-0. Chase County was up on Oswego 22-14 at the half. Let's see. Looks like that's about it. Now, again, not a whole lot of games going on tonight. Not a whole lot of games going on tonight that are being reported in at the moment. We'll do our best, of course, tomorrow morning and into the afternoon, evening to get those scores into you. Of course, Mark will have a scoreboard show for you, the final scoreboard show of the football season coming up tomorrow night from 10 until 11. By then, he should have a better look of the playoff picture for you coming up tomorrow night in the scoreboard show as we'll try to get some interviews for you as well. But tonight, so far, 50-point lead for the Redmen, 56-6 over the Belle Plaine Dragons. We'll take a timeout, 2 minutes. We'll be back to get you ready for the second half after this. As you're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA. Okay. If you want to play next one in here, that's fine too, Mark. Okay. Right. But do you really want to print everything out and put it on tape for the other teams to see it? In a game where you don't need to be doing any of that? You know what I mean, though? Oh, Belle Plaine, yeah. Smith Center. Smith Center doesn't. Oh, right. Yeah, they just. Yeah, you, 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 you run the ball and don't do anything else. Yeah. 3 yards and a cloud of dust the rest of the game. Okay. I'll take one more 1 minute timeout coming up here, Mark. Well, welcome back on this Thursday night. Jesse Ray with you, kind of get you up to date on what's coming up here on 92.5 KQMA and AM 1490 KKN this sports weekend. As again, on AM 1490 KKN right now, Thunder Ridge is taking on Central Plains. Central Plains up big at halftime in that one on the night that the Central community dedicating the field to Don Weems. Tomorrow night, Jason Gross and Josh Hudson will be on the call from Hoisington as the Panthers try to mount a upset against the second-ranked Cardinals down in Hoisington tomorrow night. That'll be about a 6:45 pregame, 7 o'clock kick here on 92.5 KQMA and online at KKN, KQMA.com. Also coming up this weekend will be Kansas State football as the Wildcats will be at home this weekend when they host the Houston Cougars. The Wildcats 5-2 on the year, the Cougars 3-4 on the year. It's a 10:30 pregame, 11 o'clock kick here on 92.5 KQMA and online at KKN, KQMA.com. We're going to take a 1 minute timeout. We'll be back to get you set up for the second half after this. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA. Okay, we can probably go a minute and a half. It's here. Yeah. Yeah. Because we're the highest seed. And then the next if we were to lose tonight, we'd be done. Week 9, this is stupid. What's that, Mark? Yes, please. Welcome back to Hubbard Stadium. Jesse Ray with you. We get set for the second half. The Redmen up big, 56-6. Well, ready to go here. The Redmen will kick left to right on your radio dial. Luke Franklin will do the honors. We'll see who comes out here for defense for the Redmen. I'm sure we'll start to see some of the younger players getting in here in the second half. We'll have running clock the entire second half. As we get set here, again, Franklin will kick left to right on your radio dial. So Franklin's kick goes deep. Heffley goes past Heffley, and the other Belle Plaine returner, that is Levi Christie. Christie, a nice return as he had to run all the way back to about the 5-yard line, picks it up, and he gets across the 30. So a nice return there by the Dragons. First and 10 with a minute 40 or a minute or 11:40 left to go. They start at their own 31-yard line.
Just put our starters out just so they don't get take out.
So the starters are back out there to start. Schlatter, Montgomery, and Dabian, the linemen. Franklin Twins and Doan, the linebackers. As Wasser comes out, trips left, one man to the, or trips right, I should say. Now Wasser back to pass, under pressure, screen pass to Christie. Christie straight up the middle now, bounces outside to the number, still on his feet. He's got the first down, fumble the football, and it's picked up by the Redmen as Carson Montgomery has the fumble recovery. It was a gain of about 16 on the play.
16 on the play. Didn't see who caught the ball free of it.
So Carson has the fumble recovery, and the Redmen have the football. 10:38 left to go for third quarter, and the Redmen have it first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Or, excuse me, 48-yard line. As we'll work to get all the players in here for you. Mason Enix in at quarterback. And they hand it off to Blickenstaff.
Blickenstaff up the middle.
Gain of 7 on the play for Blickenstaff. Ball up to close to the 30 or to the 40-yard line, right at the 40-yard line actually. So second down and 3. Enix, the quarterback, Braxton Carr, Tate Coleman, and Jayton Blickenstaff, the wishbone set behind Enix. Mason awaits the snap. There it is. They hand it off to Blickenstaff again. Jayton, this time off the right side, breaks one tackle, stays on his feet. He's up to close to the 30, gain of 10 on the play.
Jayton Blickenstaff, gain of 10. First down to the center.
So 1st and 10 for the Redmen at the 30-yard line. 9:27 left to go, third quarter, 56-6. As Friedendahl's the left tackle, Cole Morgan's the left guard, Kattenberg the center. Also in there is Johnny Schlatter, the right guard. They hand this one off to Coleman. Tate off the left side, follows Blickenstaff up the middle, and he's going to be right at the line to gain for another 10-yard gain.
Getting right at 10 yards.
See if they move the sticks or not.
Looks like Carr's just short.
So 2nd down and inches here for the Redmen. The the right guard right now is going to be Jackson Dunlap. And Kyler Elliott, the tight end on the left side. Wishbone set behind Enix. 2nd down and inches. They hand this one off to Carr. Braxton off the right side. He's got the 1st down.
Braxton Carr converts for the 1st down.
Braxton picks up 3, his first carry of the ball game. 8:25 left to go, third quarter, 56-6. The Redmen lead by 50. They are marching down the field. It's 1st and 10. Ball at the, looks like 17-yard line. Back inside the red zone are the Redmen. Enix keeps this one himself around the left side.
Mason Enix on the keepers.
Looks like gain a 6 on the play for Mason. 2nd down and 4. 7:50 left to go, third quarter. Smith Center leads by 50, 56-6. Out wide is Wyatt Schaefer for the Redmen. Enix, the quarterback. Wishbone set behind him. There's a snap to hand it off to Blickenstaff. Jayton goes straight up the middle. He's going to get stood up, and he will fall forward for a short gain, if anything, on this one.
Gain of about 3 inside the 10.
This is going to bring up 3rd down, though, for the Redmen. Gain of 2 on the play for Blickenstaff. He's got 3 carries, 19 yards. 3rd down, the ball inside the 10-yard line, right at the 9. 3rd and about 2. Enix awaits the snap from Kattenberg. There it is. They hand it off to Coleman off the left side. Tate takes his time. He's got the 1st down.
Coleman picks up the 1st down. Gain of about 3 on the play.
Give Tate 3 on that one. 2 carries, 13 yards for Coleman. It is going to be a 1st and goal from the 7. 6:45 left to go, third quarter. 56-6. The Smith Center Redmen lead by 50. Again, Schaefer split out to the right. Elliott the tight end on the left side. Wishbone set behind Enix. Again, that's Carr, Coleman, and Blickenstaff. There's a snap. They hand this one off to Carr. Braxton off the left side, lowers his shoulder, and finally pushed back after a gain inside the 5 to about the 3. Call a gain of 4 on the play.
It's going to be 1st down and goal to go from the 2.
2nd and goal from about the 3-yard line, or about the 2. So give Braxton 5 on that carry. 2nd and goal from the 2. Wishbone set behind Enix. There's a snap from Kattenberg. They hand it off to Blickenstaff. Blickenstaff, he's going to get in from 2 yards out. It's a Redmen touchdown. 5:49 and counting left to go here in the third quarter.
2 yards out. Smith Center 62.
Puts the Redmen up 62-0, or 62-6, excuse me. According to Max Preps, it's his first one. So a 2-yard run for Jayton Blickenstaff.
So they stop it? What? What'd you ask? They stop the clock.
And Enix gets in from 2, or for the 2-point conversion. And that makes it 64-6. 5.5 minutes left to go. You're listening to Redmen Football on KQMA.
All right, you're listening to the second half of Smith Center taking on the Belle Plaine Dragons. Reminder, winner of tonight's game faces the winner of Marion versus Wabaunsee, which is happening tomorrow night in Marion. Again, tonight's sponsors. Tonight's game is brought to you by these folks: Larry and Annie Lambert, Brandon and Charlene Raby, Dwayne and Artis Kattenberg, Ruth Curtis, Susie and Dave Hudson, Mitch and Tammy Holtis, Skip and Marie Overmiller, Marv and Connie Gillen, Duke and Kathy Raby, Roger and Janice Allen, Ron and Pat Griffith, David and Denise Kattenberg, Bob and Wanda Dietz, Mike and Diana Rice, Colligan Water Conditioning, Ray and Karina Hairsnape.
6. And they kick this one deep. Christie watches it for another Luke Franklin touchback. So the Dragons start this drive at their own 20-yard line. So Belle Plaine has it first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They go right to left on your radio dial. The starting defense still in there at the moment, but few changes here. Wasser back to pass. Looking, goes for Christie and incomplete, as the closest person to that one was Parker Hutchinson. Brings up second down and 10. As let's see here. We see on the defensive line again in McCoy, Kyler Elliott, Leonard Schlatter, Franklin Twins, and Jackson Dunlap, the linebackers, or Hutchinson and McKenzie, Braxton Carr, and Mason Enix are the secondary. 4:50 in county left to go, third quarter. Smith Center's up 64-6 on Belle Plaine. Trips left, Twins right. Wildcat formation. Christie gets the direct snap. He goes right up the middle. He scored on a 71-yard play just like this as he goes up the Redmond sideline and finally pushed out of bounds by Parker Hutchinson.
Keeper out of the Wildcat, Parker Hutchinson.
He's got another first down.
It's going to be a first down.
Ball up to the 39-yard line, gain of 34-yard line, excuse me. So 14-yard gain. 10 carries, 118 yards for Levi Christie. First and 10 for the Dragons. They go right to left on your radio dial. Ball at their own 34-yard line. Wasser back to pass. Gets the pass off. As that is Maine on the reception. He'll pick up about, let's see where they spot him. Either 6 or 7. Depends on where they spot it at. Call it 6. Second down and 4 for the Dragons with 3:40 left to go, third quarter. (13 of 21 passing now for Wasser as he's over 100 yards. 3:25 in county left to go, third quarter. Man goes in motion to hand it off to Christie coming left. Christie straight up the middle again. He accelerates through the hole. Christie, he's at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and he's going to score as Tegan McKenzie had a hold of him. They are going to say a touchdown as, again, Levi Christie straight up the middle. This time he takes it 60 yards to the house.
60 yards. Levi Christie.
He's got a 71-yard or touchdown run and now a 60-yard touchdown run. That score came with about 3:05 left to go. Third quarter. As the Dragons will line up for the extra point. And it is good. With that, it's 64-13. Smith Center lead. You're listening to Redmond Football on KQMA.
All right. We're back as Belle Plaine tacks on another touchdown, long touchdown run by their running back. Once again, reminder, tune in as our Lady Red volleyball team heads to Dodge City tomorrow to play in pool play. They'll be playing against Sedan at 4:30. They play at 6:30 against Shawnee Maranatha Christian Academy, and at 8:30 against Hillsboro. You can find that broadcast on the NFHS network. I think that requires a login subscription. So if you want to catch the girls down there at Dodge City, head to that website and you should be able to find them.
Rusher. Well, Levi Christie's done that in his 2 touchdown runs, plus some unofficially 11 carries, 178 yards for the Dragons running back. As the ball falls off the tee, and as kicking the ball for the Dragons will be J.B. Cooper. Hutchinson and Franklin back deep for the Redmen. Hutchinson goes back to about the 24. He's up to the 25-30, looking for an opening, 35-40. Parker still on his feet at the 45. Fumbles the football right at the 45-yard line. A scrum, and it looks like the Dragons have it, and they do. So the Dragons have their 10th drive. Start with 2:50 left to go, third quarter. And the Dragons will have it, 1st and 10. At the Redmond 47-yard line. So 1st and 10, a 47-yard line for the Dragons as they go right to left on your radio dial. Dunlap and Elliott come in. Also on the line we see Friedendahl and Schlatter. Doan, Kattenberg, and Dunlap, the linebackers. Carr, Stansberry, McKenzie, Hutchinson, and Orr the secondary. Wasser in shotgun, drops back to pass, under pressure, gets the pass off. It is a big hit over on the far side. Parker Hutchinson with the big hit on Talon Heffley. Loss of 7 on the play.
Second down, 17.
As Wasser breaks the huddle. Back to pass as Wasser was the intended passer that time. Incomplete pass.
Little number 3, Stansberry on the coverage.
So it's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Dragons. 3rd and 17, ball back at their own about 45-yard line. Clock continues to roll with a minute 12 and counting left to go, 3rd quarter. Update from Kensington, Central Plains 56, Thunder Ridge 8, your final. 4:18 left to go, 3rd quarter of that one when the play comes to final as incomplete pass for Wasser again.
Wasser pass incomplete.
Main, the intended receiver, brings up 4th down for the Dragons. So we wait the Dragons to come out here on 4th down and long. So Wasser comes out, trips left, twins right, back to pass, looking, goes up, and Carr comes away with the interception. Braxton Carr with the pick, his 2nd of the season. He had one against Russell. He has one now, and a change of possession with 8 seconds left to go. 1st and 10 for the Redmen. 8 seconds left to play, and that's how we end the 3rd quarter. The Redmen will have it 1st and 10 from the Looks like 33-yard line. When we come back, you're listening to Redmond Football on KQMA.
Okay, once again, you're watching Redmond football here tonight as they take on the Belle Plaine Dragons into the third quarter, with Smith Center leading 64-13. It's again the winner of tonight's game will take on the winner of Marion and Wabaunsee. That game's being played tomorrow night in Marion. If you want to look a little bit further down the bracket, the other four teams that are in Smith Center's side of the bracket, Conway Springs takes on Stanton County tomorrow night, and Ellis takes on Sterling. So the winner of those two games then would advance, and then that one of those four teams is a potential semifinal matchup for Smith Center in a couple of weeks. Once again, tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by our sponsors, Neil and Karen Herndon, Curtis and Terry Overmiller and family.
For this quarter, Stansbury in a quarterback. As Blickenstaff again on the carry. Gain of 8 on the play. Second down and 2 with 11:40 left to go, fourth quarter. 64-13, Smith Center leads. Again, they will await the winner of Marion and Wabaunsee as that game keeps being played tomorrow. Again, Stansbury in a quarterback. There's the snap. They hand this one off to Carr. Braxton looking for an opening. He's got the first down, but then he's met by about 4 Dragons.
Gain of 3.
Gain of 3 for Carr.
First down.
He's got the first, though, as the ball moves up to the 45-yard line. First and 10 for the Redmen. 11:09 left to go, fourth quarter. As it is going to be Reed Doan split out to the right. Kyler Elliott, the tight end, on the left side. Stansbury in a quarterback. Stansbury gets the snap. The hand it on. No, Stansbury keeps it himself. As Stansbury gets to the outside, and then he's going to be brought down across midfield.
Run out of bounds. That was Keith Hedrick on the tackle. Going to be a gain of about 6. Haven't done a very good job.
Gain of 6 on the play. Going to bring up second down here for the Redmen. Stansbury waits the snap from Kattenberg. There's a snap over his head. Stansbury tracks it down. A flag on the play. Stansbury trying to make something out of nothing here, but we'll see what the flag is all about.
There is a flag on the play as well. Stansbury with it.
Going to be a false start on the Redmen.
False start is called against Smith Center.
Actually, that probably helped the Redmen out.
Was it a dead ball?
We were playing Canadian rules.
9:55 left to go, fourth quarter. 64-13 as they spot it back at the 38-yard line. Or 42-yard line, excuse me, as Belle Plaine declines that one because, well, the loss is actually more. We'll call a loss of 10 on the play. It's going to bring up third down for the Redmen. Ball back at the 42-yard line. Stansbury waits the snap. Goes with the hard count. No whistle on encroachment. Stansbury gets it, hands it off to Blickenstaff. Jayton gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a short gain, if anything, on this one. That'll bring up fourth down for the Redmen. Call a gain of 1 for Blickenstaff. As the Redmen put the starting punt team back in. as Jason Dabian getting some work in here. Punted a few times last week against Valley Heights. Not what we saw from him early in the season, but he hadn't punted in like 4 games, so had to knock the rust off last week against Valley Heights. We'll see what he can do here as he stands at his own 30-yard line, and I believe that is Mr. Everything here for the Belle Plaine Dragons, Levi Christie. Is he? Well, the Redmen run a fake, as it is Hutchinson. Hutchinson's got the first down and more, as what a great call there by the Redmen. Call it a gain of 17 for Parker, and a first down for the Redmen. First and 10 for the Redmen. Ball up to the Dragon 40-yard line.
Braxton said they have a fake one called everybody hates Braxton. They yell at him and like splits out.
So the Redmen continue this drive. 8 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. 64-13, the Redmen lead. Stansberry awaits the snap. There it is. They hand this one off to Coleman. And Tate's going to pick up a close to 5 on the carry.
Gain of 5.
Gain of 5 for Coleman. 2nd and 5. So Coleman with the carry. He's got 3 carries for 18 yards. Stansberry awaits the snap. 2nd down and 5. They hand this one off to Braxton Carr. He's got a gain of 6 on the play.
First down.
17 yards on 4 carries for Carr. He's got the first down. And the drive continues. First and 10 from the 30-yard line. 6:55 and counting left to go, fourth quarter. Elliott, the tight end on the left side. Reed Doan split out to the right. Braxton Carr, Tate Coleman, and Jayden Blickenstaff, the wishbone set behind Stansberry. Stansberry gets the snap. They hand this one off to Carr. Braxton off the left side, and he's going to pick up about 4 on the play.
Gain of 4. That was number 51 on the tackle.
21 yards on 5 carries now for Carr. Ball up to the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 6 after the gain of 4. 6:18 and counting left to go, fourth quarter. Clock continues to roll. The Redmen up 64-13. Out wide is Wyatt Schaefer for the Redmen. Again, Elliott, the tight end on the left side. Wishbone set behind Stansberry. Stansberry gets it. They hand it off to Coleman. Tate tries to get to the outside. He breaks 1 tackle, and he's going to pick up about 2 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd down, though.
That was Wasser on the tackle.
So 3rd and a long 4 short 5 here for the Redmen. Wishbone set. Stansberry gets the snap. They hand it off to Blickenstaff. Jayden goes right up the middle, and he's going to be, looks like just shy of that first down marker to bring up 4th down for the Redmen. Gain of 2 for Blickenstaff. As Schaefer brings the play in for Stansberry. Isaac brings the play into the huddle. 5 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. 64-13. Smith Center leads. Clock continues to roll. 5 minutes left to go, fourth quarter. Wishbone set behind Stansberry. Again, Blickenstaff, Coleman, and Braxton Carr. Stansberry gets the snap. They hand this one off. No, Stansberry keeps it himself. Isaac looks for the opening. He's got the first down.
Stansberry is the keeper. Picks up a Redmond first down. Gain of about 4 on the ball.
Call a gain of 4 for Stansberry. First and 10 for the Redmen. Ball at the 16-yard line. They hand this one off to Blickenstaff.
That was Blickenstaff on the carry. Gain of about 3.
Call a gain of 3 for Jayden. th play of this drive. The clock continues to roll. 4 minutes left to go. Fourth quarter. Redmond back in the red zone. Perfect in the red zone tonight, 4-4. Fifth trip to the red zone. 3:50 left to go, fourth quarter. Ball down to the 12. They hand this one off to Coleman off the left side. Tate breaks 2 tackles, lowers his shoulder. He's backing his way towards the end zone, and he's going to be just shy of the goal. But he does pick up another Redmond first down. First and goal for the Redmond from the 2, so gain of 10 for Coleman. He's got 30 yards on 5 carries.
He has 30 yards on 5 carries.
This will be play number 15. 15 plays here for the Redmond on this drive, or this will be play number 15. There's a snap. They hand it off to Blickenstaff. Blickenstaff is going to get in from 2 yards out. He's got another touchdown. As Blickenstaff scores with 2:57 left to go into this fourth quarter. The Redmond now leads 70-13 after another 2-yard run by Jayden Blickenstaff. The Redmond going to try for the kick. Luke has not hit an extra point yet this year, so we'll see what happens here. This one's up, and it is straight down the middle. The kick is good. That's 71-13 with 2:57 left to go in this fourth quarter. You're listening to Redmond football on KQMA.
All right, welcome back to tonight's game as Smith Center tacks on another touchdown. This time a rushing touchdown as they lead the Belle Plaine Dragons 71-13. Remember, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by our sponsors: Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction, Carol and Wilma Berry, Benoit Angus, Mike and Becky Isom, John Kattenberg, Matt Brown Seeds powered by Golden Harvest, Ken and Diane Depperschmidt, John Overmiller, Kim and Burke Phelps, Sean Phelps, Marvin Shipley, Gene and Carla Jones, Joyce Jones, Audra and Dale Seaman, Mike and LaDonna Weltmer, Laverne and Judy Renschler, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Larry and Judy Burgess, the Holtis boys, Eldine, Mike, Mitch, and Lyle, Rick Meyer.
Getting set to kick off. 2:57 left to go. Fourth quarter, Smith Center leads 71-13. The most points the Redmond have scored in a game so far this year, as they had 68 against Oakley. Again, the 70-point mark tonight against Belle Plaine. Coleman, the left-footed kicker, kicks this one, and the Dragons watch it drop, and they finally pick it up as Heffley tries to get around the Redmond defenses. Man, what a great job by him. He picks it up, and then he's going to take it all the way back to about the 44, 43-yard line.
Gain of about 18. Jason Davies on the tackle. That was Tate Coleman on the kick.
So the Redmond have a player down. It looks like cramping. Can't see the number. No, it's Kyler Elliott cramping up out there. Looks like he's got that worked out. Belle Plaine starts this drive. 2:33 left to go in the ball game. And they will start this drive at their own 44-yard line. So here come the Dragons, and now a timeout going to be called by the Redmond. So 2:28 left to go, fourth quarter. We'll take the timeout with them. You're listening to Redmond football on KQMA.
All right, timeout there by the Redmond as they were missing one player on the field. So we'll let you know some of our sponsors for tonight's game. Once again, Jones Machinery, Donna Dunce, Gerald and Jana Bouclair, Joe and Betty Beffert, Ron and Teresa Renschler, Adam and Marissa Renschler, Larry and Barbara Wilson, Pam and Dennis Hutchison, Larry and Annie Lambert, Brandon and Charlene Raby, Dwayne and Artis Kattenberg, Ruth Curtis.
13, the Smith Center Redmond lead with 2:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. It will be Belle Plaine football, 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Wasser sends trips right, one man to the left. Christie in the backfield. Wasser goes deep down the left side and almost picked off. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Passing complete. It was Foster looking for Harlan.
2nd down and 10 for the Redmen. 2:05 and counting left to play here in the fourth quarter. Smith Center leads 71-13. Again, they will be watching that game between Marion and Wabaunsee closely as they will play the winner of that game next week. As Christie in the Wildcat gets the straight snap, he's going to go straight back up the middle, and he breaks a couple tackles. He's off again. Christie up the left sideline, and nobody's going to bring him down. Or did he step out of bounds? Nope, they say touchdown. It's going to be a 56-yard touchdown run this time for Levi Christie.
That's Belle Plaine on the board once again.
With 1:36 left to go here. 2 plays, 56 yards for the Dragons that time. With 57 seconds off the clock.
I think they should have been giving it thank you a lot more. They did quite a few.
Again, a 56-yard run.
Kick is good.
234 on 12 carries for Levi Christie. He's got 3 rushing touchdowns, and the kick was good for the extra point. So the Redmond leads 71-20 over the Belle Plaine Dragons.
That's that Friedendahl. Friedendahl holds his knee.
As the Redmen have a player down, as Michael Friedendahl down holding his right knee. So we'll take a timeout. You're listening to Redmond football on KQMA.
All right, back here at Hubbard Stadium, as the Redmen are taking on Belle Plaine. Reminder once again, tomorrow the Smith Center Lady Red are in Dodge City at the United Wireless Arena, as they're going to be in pool play tomorrow. And once again, you can catch that action on NFHS Network. There'll be a subscription, a log on there for you to be able to catch that action. And once again, they won't start until approximately 4:30. Will be their first pool play game, as they'll take on the 8-seed Sedan. Smith Center, once again, the Lady Red are the 1-seed. And then their second game will be at approximately 6:30. Well, they'll take on Maranatha Christian Academy. They are the 5-seed. And then at approximately 8:30, Smith Center will take on the 4-seed Hillsboro. And once again, the top 2 teams and pool play will advance to Saturday. It'll be the semifinal and the championship games down there in Dodge City on Saturday. And been telling you, once again, the winner of this game, which Smith Center will be taking on the winner of Marion and Wabaunsee. So looks like getting ready here for the kickoff.
Michael Friedendahl able to walk off of the field under his own power. They continue to look at that right knee. We hope that young man is going to be all right, as he's had a nice freshman campaign here for the Redmen. Of course, never want to see any injuries, especially this late in the game and as we head into the postseason, as the Redmen will receive the kick. Again, Levi Christie going to be doing the honors. Looks like Reed Doan and Jayton Blickenstaff back deep for the Redmen. Again, Levi Christie doing the kicking this time around. Again, unofficially for Christie, 12 carries, 234 yards rushing. Of course, 187 of those yards coming on his 3 touchdown runs, as they tried to fan that one 10 yards and it only went about, though, 4. So it'll be Redmond 1st and 10, ball at the 44-yard line.
Next Friday.
Minute 30 left to play here in the 4th quarter. The Redmond will have the football, up by 51, 71-20. With Frydendahl out, Cole Kirchhoff comes into the ball game.
7 p.m. on Friday night.
So Cole Kirchhoff going to be the left tackle now. Also coming into the ball game will be Riley Griffin Powers. Reed Doan split out to the right. The quarterback is now Carson Sass. Sass gets the snap, fumbles the snap, and Blickenstaff jumps on it for a loss of 2.
Recovered by Blickenstaff. Goodness. Wait, Sass kept his hard time with snap.
45 seconds left to go. Smith Center leads 71-20. Ball back at the 40-yard line. 45-yard line. So again, Carson Sass getting set here at quarterback. Wyatt Schaefer split out to the right. Kyler Elliott tight end on the left side. Griffin Powers, Braxton Carr, and Blickenstaff, the running backs. Good snap that time by Kattenberg as Blickenstaff picks up those negative yards and more as he's across the 40 up to the 39. He's got a gain of about 6 on the play.
About 6.
It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Redmen, but that's going to do it for the ball game. The Redmen win this ball game over Belle Plaine by a score of 71-20. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back to wrap things up here from Smith Center after this. You're listening to